Hi everybody, this is Dr. Pandima Devi, Associate Professor, EC Department, Sedu Institute of Technology. So in this video, we are going to learn most popular feeding techniques available for the microstrip patch antenna. So before going to the feeding techniques, we have to know about what is the role of feeding in patch antenna. Okay, so the feeding is very important in the efficient operation of an antenna because it is responsible to improve the antenna input impedance matching. So input impedance of this antenna depends on their geometric shape, dimensions, properties of the substrate material, and also feeding type. So only feeding type is very important for an antenna. Let us see one by one. So inset feed, coaxial feed, aperture coupled feed, proximity coupled feed. Okay, so in insert feed, so the diagram is shown. So here actually the feeding technique is very simple to implement and easy to know the behavior of the antenna, which is controlled by the inset gap. Okay, that gap is nothing but inset gap. So there is some well shaped structure available in the patch. So this is inset gap. Okay, and the length is called inset length. Okay, so impedance of the antenna can be controlled by this feeding method due to the planar structure. The advantage is simple, easy to use with arrays, array antenna, easy to obtain input match. Okay, so a conducting strip is connected directly to the edge of the microstrip patch antenna. So the conducting strip is actually very small in width as compared to the patch width. Okay, so this kind of feed arrangement has the advantage that the feed can be etched on the same substrate to provide a planar structure. So this insert cut can be incorporated into the patch in order to obtain good input impedance matching as well as without the need for any additional matching elements. So this is achieved by properly controlling our insert position in that patch structure. Hence, this method is an easy feeding technique since it provides ease of fabrication and simplicity in modeling as well as impedance matching. Okay, so our next feeding method is coaxial feed. Okay, coaxial feed is also very important. So this also plays an important role. So it has some features. Okay, so here it has one probe like structure. Okay, so the microstrip antenna can also be fed from the underneath via a probe that is shown in figure underneath below that patch antenna. Okay, that is probe like structure. The outer conductor of the coaxial cable is connected to the ground plane and the center conductor is extended up to the patch antenna. So this kind is called probe feed or coaxial feed. Okay, the position of the feed can be altered as before previous insert method to control the input impedance. Thus impedance matching is possible. Okay, so this coaxial feed introduces an inductance into the feed that may need to be taken into account because if the height h gets large, height h means here we are having in that patch structure as well as ground structure in between that substrate material. Okay, that is height h gets large, then we have to be use proper probing. Okay, then only the impedance matching will be efficient. So it has some disadvantages, that is significant probe radiation for thicker substrate. So only I told h is higher means then we have to be very careful in choosing the probe point. Okay, this kind of feeding is coaxial feeding. So next one is aperture coupled patch. Okay, so aperture feed or aperture coupled pad. In this technique, the feed circuitry is shielded from the antenna by a conducting plane with a hole that is nothing but aperture to transmit energy to the antenna, okay, as shown in the figure. So that is aperture coupled patch, okay, something that is we are having some hole in that structure, okay. Here it's advantages, that is a less line radiation compared to microstrip feed line, and also it can allow for higher bandwidth, okay. The only disadvantages is it requires multi-layer fabrication. That is the only disadvantages. So next one is aperture coupled feed, okay. So aperture coupled feed is nothing but it is a indirect method. The already available feeds, that is coaxial feed, inset feed, can be altered. That is, they do not directly touch the antenna, okay. That type of feed is called aperture coupled patch feed, okay. So the probe feed in the previous coaxial line feed can be trimmed such that it does not extend all the way up to the antenna, okay. The inset feed can also be stopped just before the patch antenna, so indirectly it will touch the patch, okay. That is the concept. So one slot is available, so it won't touch the patch layer, okay. Slot is available. So main disadvantages is it requires multi-layer fabrication, then only it is possible to implement this kind of feed line in the patch structure, okay. Okay, that's all about the feeding techniques of patch antenna. So thank you for watching. Thank you.